the time has finally come for me to get a grow tent. And here it is. I don't know how I feel about this. But first, hi, hello, I'm Marina, that one girl who likes to talk a lot about houseplants, and welcome to Millennial Planter. So it is safe to say that the winter and the heat has not been kind to me. I'm in a new house this year. This is the first time I have had plants in this house, and a lot of my plants are in this room here that you see, my makeshift plant room. And no matter what I do, it's super dry in here. The heat is just like really intense in this room. And downstairs, where I have most of my collection in my living room, I have really high ceilings, so keeping the humidity up in that downstairs area is next to impossible. And actually, Vivo's son, who makes these grow tents, reached out to me and asked me if I could do like a little Instagram thing for them, and they would send me this tent. So I thought that would be a cool chance to kind of experiment. I kind of feel overwhelmed right now just thinking about the fact of having a grow tent in here, because this room isn't that big, but it would really come in handy to have my plants in there, especially some of my anthurium, just to get them through winters. So let's just see how this goes. Let's see if this tent is actually worth it. I picked the smallest size that they have, but judging on this box, it still seems like it's pretty big. So at the end of the day, if I just get too overwhelmed with it, I'm just going to give it to my friend who I know will really benefit from it. So let's build a grow tent, y'all. I feel like I'm officially a plant tuber now. Like, they either have like the IKEA cabinets or the grow tents, and I have neither. But I guess this makes me like one more step officially a plant tuber. I don't know. Okay, let's build this thing. Okay, maybe it's not as big as I thought it was gonna be, which is good. I thought it was gonna be way bigger. I think I'm finally figuring this thing out. I don't know. What? I don't think this is right. Okay, I think we are getting somewhere. I'm also trying to be kind of quiet because my son is sleeping, and my room is directly below this room, and you can hear like everything. And these are metal poles, but we're getting somewhere, slowly but surely. Look at this, it's so tiny and cute. Okay, this next part says it's easier if you have a partner, and I don't have a partner, so we're just gonna wing this. I just realized these bars are probably to hang grow lights. Okay, so here's the final product, and actually it's not nearly as big as I thought it was gonna be, which is awesome. And I love this little window here. And it was actually really easy to put together as soon as I like figured it out. And trust me, I'm like the least handiest person, so if I can do it, you can definitely do it. But now we are just going to figure out what plants to put in here. I'm so excited. And like, here's a reference. It's probably, let's see, up to my hip, and I am 5'3", so I don't know if that gives you any help, but it's really good size, not like massively insane like you see the other grow tents. So I think this is like super cute and perfect for getting like my few plants through winter, because everybody's just so sad. Okay, it's like 2 days later since that first clip. Oh, my hair is a mess. Anyways, and we finally got some lights set up in here. It took me a while to figure out what type of lighting situation I wanted to do, because I do have quite a bit of like different types of grow lights, but ultimately I just ended up going with these strip lights, at least for now. I'm not sure if these are even going to be bright enough. I mean, it kind of looks bright enough because you can see everything is super reflective in here, but we'll see. I kind of had to like jimmy rig them because I ran out of zip ties, so I'm just using like rope and those little things like bread tie things for now. And then yeah, I just fed the wire through this little hole, which there's like holes all over the place, if you need to set up lights or fans, which I'm probably gonna need to put a fan in here. But now it's time for the fun part, which would be setting up plants in here. So I do want to put my imports in here because they definitely need some extra humidity. I don't know, now I'm kind of like regretting getting the smallest one. Maybe I should have gotten the second smallest one. But it's fine, we'll make this work. We'll make this work. Okay. It's done. Look at how cute that is. You can see all the little babies in there. I'm actually really excited about this because as I was bringing my plants up, I realized just how many of them are sad, and I need to figure out something to do. It's mainly in this room. I feel like I did have a couple of strugglers downstairs in my living room, but mainly in here. That heat, that vent, even though it's just one vent, it just makes everything so sad. So I might be biting the bullet and finally buying a humidifier. Ugh. But I would only use it for the winter, so I guess it's not that bad. Anyways, let's take a look at the Growtent. Okay, so you can already see everything in there. And it has these little windows on the side, which is really cool to let in extra circulation. There's another one right there that I ended up covering up, just so I can build humidity. Now we're just going to open it. And I love how far this thing opens. But here we go. Everything is like crammed in there. Thinking, okay, so I put my queen in here because she has just been through the ringer. I dropped her on accident while this leaf was still really soft, so that's where the tear came from, and the leaf just has gone downhill. But she could definitely use the extra humidity now that it's winter. But actually, since she's so long, I have her on 2 pots, but I think I'm gonna like make something so that I could hang her from up there, and then I'll have more space there. But I have a lot of my imports in here, my Mayoi, my green splash, my subhestatum. I ended up cutting some of them to make propagations, and that kind of like bit me in the ass because they're all very sad and floppy now. They just need the extra humidity. I just had them outside for too long without humidity, so hopefully this helps them. I have my melanochrysum down here because they always need extra humidity, but I just saw this new leaf, which is so freaking cute. And I have my Atabapoense. This is the cutting. This is the mother plant. So hopefully they both make it. I also need to put a fan in here. I need to find my fan first. And then I have my Splendid that's really sad, so I need that one to come back. I have a Philodendron Ernestii. I always forget the name of this one. That was a propagation, and I don't know why the propagation, like it's fully rooted and the plant is somewhat okay, but I don't know, it's just on the struggle bus, so it could definitely use that extra humidity. I have my little Gloriosum seedling. She's been kind of on the struggle bus. My Hoya Megalaster, that's just such a slow grower, so I know she'll love it in here. I have my Anthurium luxurians. Surprisingly, this one's doing okay, but I don't want to take a risk with it being downstairs, so I'm going to leave it here. Y'all, please pray for my imports. I don't want them to die on me. I have my Hoya Fitchii back there. It's just been cut back so much this past summer, so this extra boost of humidity will really help bring it back. And let's see, who else? I think, oh, and then I have my Hoya elliptica, who's doing great, but I know she'll grow a lot faster in here. And then I have my Hoya, I want to say, is this reticulata? No, I don't remember that Hoya name. Dang it, this is why I need to label my plants, especially my Hoyas. So that's just kind of a brief like rundown. Everything is fitting okay. This is why I kind of regret not getting the second biggest one, because there's not too many plants in here and I'm already like crammed packed, but it's fine. It's fine. We're just going to rehab some of these babies, and depending on when I put this video out, I think I should have enough time to give an update at the end after this clip, so I will keep you guys posted on a little quick update if I see any improvements or anything. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next clip. Okay, so today is Friday. It has been about maybe a little over a week since I've had the tent,
And you can see it right there in the corner, right there. And I have the grow lights set on a 12-hour timer. So grow lights go on and off by themselves, which is amazing. I have done very minimal maintenance on it. I added more plants to it. And today we're just gonna take a gander and water them. I gotta check them. It's been a couple of days since I've watered things, so we'll see how thirsty they are. Overall, things have been going fine. I haven't really noticed much of a difference. That's just because obviously it's only been a week. I'm not expecting anything in a week really, but it is definitely going to be something that I am going to do updates occasionally, so just stay tuned for that. But for now, let's just take a gander and open it up and see what's going on. My cat has claimed my plant room as her own, right, Loki? She's always on this bed. All right, so right off the bat, I do see that yellowing leaf, but on my gloriosum, but it was already yellowing, and it has that new leaf right there, which is so cute. And this leaf unfurled. How cute is she? I'm probably going to have to keep this open for a little bit today because it is a bit humid and I don't want anything to get damaged or get, ooh, look at that one. That one's not looking too good. But yeah, I need to keep this open for a little bit. So just to like give these plants some air. I think my Splendid is thirsty. So overall things seem a little bit thirsty. There's some new growth on my Bella, which is exciting. I added this plants, like the plants in these pockets. That new leaf on my Carrie has gotten bigger. That little leaf popped out of its sheath on the Melanochrysum. So, I mean, nothing too crazy has happened, but like I said, it's only been a week, and I mean, I'm pretty excited about everything that has happened. That new leaf, and then that new leaf on the Gloriosum. So I think we're headed in the right direction. My imports haven't died yet. Check out the roots on my Sarawak. Absolutely crazy. I need to get something to repot this in, but I am seeing signs of new growth, which is amazing because you see it's well rooted, but it hasn't grown for me at all. So I'm super excited about that. I also noticed the Mayo White is popping out a new leaf. My Splendid isn't doing too hot. I think I'm going to just cut it in half, even though I already cut it, and reroot both parts, and hopefully I can get them to root out for me. And I just realized that this leaf is part of my Campos Portuanum. So there's the Campo. This is a mature Campo, but that leaf is very juvenile. But at least it's growing. I'm officially so done with myself. As I'm trying to sit here and check on everybody, I knock off the leaf, the most beautiful leaf on my Hoya Megalaster. And then I knocked off that new leaf I just showed you on the Carrie. Oh, it's somewhere down there. So these are the plants that needed to be watered, which is phenomenal considering how I probably need to water these guys like twice a week, it feels like, because of that heat vent right there. So I'm happy with that. So I'm pretty happy with that. We'll just see where it goes from here. I definitely need to add a fan and get some circulation, and I don't think this light is going to be bright enough. I think the distance is just too far. So I need to put a light in here like ASAP, because improper lighting is really a huge difference in like how your plant's health is. I can't recommend that enough. Like lights and sun and photosynthesis really makes a big difference. But I do have a new one coming soon, so hopefully I can, I don't know, either add more lights in here or add a brighter light in here, or maybe even try to figure out a way to elevate things. No, I don't think that's gonna be possible. But yeah, we will see how it goes. I will update y'all whenever I have updates again. But this is from Vivo Sun, like I said. They didn't want to do anything YouTube related. They sent me this for free solely for Instagram, but I just thought this would be a fun process to document and kind of share with you all. I will leave whatever link, it's not an affiliated link, but I will leave a link down below if you want to check out their grow tents. I have seen people with like grow tents the size of an actual room, which is mind-blowing.
So they have a whole bunch of different sizes. There's a whole lot of different brands too. I think Mars Hydro has a Growtent also. So lots of different options if you're trying to look for something like this. This was super easy to set up. Yeah, so lots of good things, I guess, to say so far. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all are staying safe, staying happy and healthy, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.